Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Diffusing 101 class. I'm super thrilled for you to be here. A couple of housekeeping things before we get started. It's a great idea to either send me a friend request or send me a message wherever you may have found this video. I will be saving it and sharing it on my YouTube channel and some of our Facebook groups so that more people can find it. But we know the Facebook event ends at a certain time. And so if you wanted to stay connected, please reach out and do so. I would love to know wherever you get a chance to tell me, either here in the group or in the event, what you know about essential oils. Have you used them a little bit? Have you tried them out? Or are you really looking to kind of know a lot more about them and be able to use them in your home? Good news. That's why we're here today. So let's do a little bit of an intro before we get started on the class. And also know that I try to make these as brief as possible because I know everyone's time is very valuable. And we do have a lot of information to cover. That's why we do record these so that you can come back at a certain time and just review things that you wanted to know, or again, reach out with any questions that you might have. So if you don't know me, my name is Jessica Wanglin. I live in Buffalo, New York with my husband, pictured there, my two little ones who are in elementary school. And I used to work in higher education, but I have done a lot of things over the years, including renovation projects. We own an Airbnb. I run my own marketing company. I design websites for online entrepreneurs and small business owners. But my real passion is natural living. I love the fact that we have a lot of information out there to help us make the right choices for our families and for our homes. And I'm glad that you're here to take those steps and learn some different things. I consider myself to be very approachable and very friendly. So again, I never pressure anyone into learning anything that they just don't really know anything about. So when you want to know more, please reach out anytime and connect with me about essential oils, getting started or continuing your natural living journey. You may be watching this having used things for a long time, and that's really great. Or you may be getting started. And so I applaud you for being here. There's a couple of pictures about me. On the very left is one of our holiday parties with our essential oil team and some other crossline and sideline and other brand partners with our company, which is really fun to have those events. And then the far right, when you look at that, that was our most recent, one of our most recent holiday events that we have with some of the great, amazing women on our team. And those two pictures are really kind of what I would also let you know about being part of a community like this, is that you get to be involved with other people. You get to make friends. You get to learn all kinds of new things, not only about yourself, but about the oils and about lifestyle choices and living. And there's a really great opportunity to just be involved in a really amazing, fun, supportive community when you get in touch with learning and using oils in your home. So there's also a picture of me when I was 6 months pregnant at the lavender farm in Utah. And then, like I said, my family and at our most recent holiday event. So let's get started talking about essential oils and diffusing, which is a really great way for people to start. The benefits of essential oils are really just so many. It's hard to put into words how they work. And when I started using them, I did so because I had kind of an unusual year at that time in my life. My mom had just passed away. I had lost a job. My daughter wasn't even a year old. I was a new mom, and things looked very different. And so I saw oils at a family member's house and I wanted to get started using them. I just knew right away it was something I wanted to learn about. It was something I wanted to have for myself. And I was really thrilled and very much looking forward to the idea of having natural living things in our home, because I just think it's the right thing to do. You only get one body. Your life is very important to you. It's very important to make the right choices with the right products that we're surrounded with every single day. So speaking of products we're surrounded with, let's talk a little bit about fragrance. So we're having this conversation about essential oils and diffusing them primarily so that you can actually start to move away from fragrance in your life. We see it everywhere, right? There's even scented toys and kids products and things like that. Scented garbage can, trash can, bags and things like that. It's very hard to get away from. But what is fragrance? So it's chemicals and organic compounds that vaporize into the air, right? There's tons of things added to products to actually mask the odor or just make up a fake fragrance so that you think it smells good. Because in today's society, we're very conditioned to having things smell good, right? We want our body wash to smell good. We want our shampoo to smell good. We want our candles to smell good and all of that. But unfortunately, it's not really great for you at all. Fragrance just is one of those things that builds up into your body, all of those fake chemicals that don't belong there. And they can really wreak havoc on you. They can give you headaches. They can give you mood swings. They can affect your hormones. on all of the things that you actually don't want to happen. So if you find yourself like feeling sluggish, feeling like you have headaches regularly, like you don't really feel great some of the time, fragrance can actually be, unfortunately, one of the culprits for that. But thankfully, we have a lot of solutions for things to do to get you away from the fragrance and get you into like turning on some really great natural things for your home. So, according to the Environmental Working Group, while like there's a lot of popular fragrance things out these days, like candles and room sprays, they come out contain like all kinds of trace elements of things that like that are hazardous synthetic chemicals derived from like petroleum, like oil, things like that. Synthetic fragrances are used for to make things like room sprays, candles, plugins. They can contain anywhere from 3 to 5,000 different chemicals just in one product alone, because these days the industry is not really regulated and companies don't have to disclose what's in their products because of trade secret laws. So each of those chemicals that you are have seeing in candles and sprays and plugins and all of those other kind of things, and like the fragrance garbage bags and such, have been known to result in headaches, dizziness, allergy symptoms, asthma attacks, respiratory tract infections, and even cancer. And so think about how bad this is for people just like of regular health. It's even worse for younger children, of course, older people, or anybody whose really immune system is kind of compromised. So that's why we're super passionate about ditching like the products that we see on the shelves, although they look nice and it's easy to get those. I choose to use all natural products that are fragranced only with essential oils. So there's a company that I've been with since 2015, and it is called Young Living Essential Oils. Tell me if you have heard of Young Living. They really are a very popular company. They make not only essential oils, but all kinds of health supplements, all kinds of items for babies and kids, all kinds of over the counter solutions, and things like that. The thing about this is what I say to everyone is that when you're going to use essential oils, I want you to keep in mind that the essential oil quality really matters for what you're picking. I don't want you to pick them off the shelves at the grocery store, because those most likely, and you'll see on the box, are just like compromised. There's much, much more essential oil products sold in the world today than are plants grown that actually make those products. So you know that that's why companies, and then they're filling them with synthetic things, they're falsifying the fragrance to them, and that's not what you want. You want actually the natural substance that comes from plants that's actually steam distilled or pressed and made into essential oils, because it gives you then all the properties that that plant has in the oil itself. And you can use that in your home, in the air, on your body, all of those great ways, to really get the benefits of doing that. So Young Living's been around since 1994. They are very much a heart-centered company. I've been to their farms, as you saw from the picture, and it's really an amazing community to be a part of. I love being connected with them and all the things that they stand for. So the good news is that even if you love great smelling things, like we talked about with the fragrance, you don't have to sacrifice, because essential oils plus a diffuser is a whole new world that you can open up to you. There are hundreds of oils available for you to diffuse for all kinds of reasons. And so that's why we talk so much about diffusing and why we love it. So here's a couple of things when we talk about like oil quality. So when we look at the oil in all of these tiny little bottles that Young Living sells, Young Living has actually quality control laboratories that analyze 20,000 samples, and they conduct more than 300,000 different tests on their own products in terms of what's in them, their raw materials, those kind of things. And so know that there's a lot of work that goes into making sure that you actually have the very best quality, which is why I use these as well, because they really are the top quality essential oils that are available. So, located at a distribution center actually out in Utah, there's a team of talented scientists that conduct all of these tests in terms of like laboratory information. And then they do all kinds of compliance assessments, compliance, quality assurance, things like that. So, you can really do know that there's great things that happen to get the plant from the field all the way into your bottle. And it's kind of like that concept of like field, like farm to fork, where you really get the best quality thing that is compromised in the very least amount of ways, because it's the best thing for you. So here's a couple of things that Young Living stands for in terms of like quality and purpose and things like that. As you know, Like I said, they have not only essential oil products, but all kinds of body care, skincare, CBD products, and like all kinds of just really amazing things that support both your physical, mental, and emotional health. When I got started with oils, I really thought that they were just going to be to make my home smell good. And maybe I was going to mix up some cleaning products. I didn't really know the whole world of things that they were going to do for when we need some more support, like for our immune systems, or like someone isn't really having a great emotional day. We can use and turn to oils for all those things. So Young Living really does embrace rigorous quality controls when it comes to all those things. So you get to have the benefits of all those things. There's a couple of videos that I can share as well about how they work. They have a promise and a guarantee called Seed to Seal, which means that you get the absolute highest conscious sourcing, science, and standards. The three pillars of that promise, that means you're getting the best quality essential oil. So just so you know, differences about buying oils on the shelf versus ordering them from a really high quality, reputable company. So let's talk about diffusing. So why do we diffuse? Diffusing is just an amazing way not only to start using essential oils, but to do several things that can just have amazing benefits for your home. So we have diffusers running in my house pretty much 24/7. I have one right now going on in my office. There's one downstairs to my husband because he needs a little bit more oils right now. And then it's really one of the just hands down the easiest health habit you can actually start is just to take a bottle of oil and put some water and the oil in your diffuser and turn it on. Imagine how relaxing that's going to feel when you come home from work, or how nice it's going to smell when how welcoming when you have guests come over, or how great you're going to just feel knowing that there's actually something at work in your home in the air that is good for you, that's going to support your body. So there are three ways to use essential oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. So some people just choose to use them just one of those ways, but some people choose to use all three, which is really, no matter how you use them, it's going to get into your body. So it's crucial again that you choose the highest quality for those, knowing they're not tampered or anything like that. So at times, diffusing is really great over topical or ingestion, because diffusing is extremely effective for emotions, for mental support and focus, for respiratory support, and then also for rest and relaxation. So here's the short, really like quick version. Breathing essential oils has the potential to make us happier, healthier, and more focused. Wouldn't that be great? Raise your hand if you want that, because I do. We all do. Diffusing oils send messages to your brain that help you rest, reset, and recharge. And it's a really inexpensive way to get the oils into like the room and into like a room full of people, really. So you can play with a lot of different diffuser combinations to find the ones you love and that are the most beneficial. So here's a couple things about the benefits of diffusing, why it's great. Research shows that cold air diffusing certain essential oils may do some of the following things: reduce bacteria, fungus, molds, and unpleasant odors, relax the body, relieve tension, and clear the mind, help with weight management, improve concentration, alertness, and mental clarity, stimulate neurotransmitters. That's a really great benefit when we think about like how neurodiverse people are these days and all kinds of different ways that people are developing. They can simulate the secretion of endorphins. Everybody wants that. Simulate growth hormone production and receptivity, improve digestive function and hormone balance, and relieve head discomfort. So, diffusing is a perfect way for someone new to oils to start low and go slow. And that's kind of the advice that we give when you are not really familiar with oils, because they are very beneficial, but they're still new to your body and you may need some time to adjust. So, that's okay. Follow your individual signals, go at your own pace. Remember, we've spent years like putting fragrance into your body and it doesn't really release and go away overnight. But once over time you do start using these and you start to kind of detox, you'll be amazed at the benefits of the things that you feel. So diffusing can release and intensify some emotions in people. So it's great for emotional support and healing. That could be something that you experience when you're diffusing. Of course, at night, you're going to be like having the relaxation just speak over you and, you know, yourself. And that's a great experience to have at night. And so when you're resting, the oils are really going to be great at working at that point, because you're sleeping, they're working, win-win. It's an easy button for you to get some relaxation. So let's talk about how we diffuse and what that actually looks like. So let's talk about diffusers, right? So everybody knows essential oil diffusers. Here's just one as an example, a little small one, but they come in all kinds of sizes, shapes, colors, etc. Diffusers are small electronic devices that basically transform essential oils into a light and airy mist into the air. So it fills the room with like nice scents that have all kinds of purpose and benefits, including diffusers help you take the benefits of essential oils aromatically and deliver them to your mind and body while just kind of creating a warm and inviting atmosphere for you and anybody in your home, or perhaps in your office space or in your classroom if you teach, or in a place that you just want that really good feeling. So, we love to have small diffusers at work going anytime, or even in the car. There are car diffusers. Peppermint is really great for traveling, so you're not getting drowsy. It helps you stay alert. We diffuse when our kids are doing homework, just keeps them focused and keeps them in the moment, and helps associate them with that relaxation feel with the confidence of doing homework. So you could diffuse in the bathrooms. I do that often. We have guests over, so it smells nice up there. And then, of course, before we go to bed. But if diffusing can not only help you relax, it can help you focus and be alert too. Like we were saying with peppermint, some of the citrus oils are great for alertness and focus as well in the morning. So, bottom line is we diffuse very intentionally. Here are some times you want to do that. Before you bed, going to sleep, turn it on an hour before you go to sleep is a really great wind down for the day. Diffuse immune and respiratory supporting oils and blends in the wintertime or when somebody is not feeling great under the weather, which I'm doing right now. It is winter here. We diffuse mentally supportive oils while you're working on projects or homework, or perhaps you just wanted to focus on doing a specific thing. There's emotionally calming and grounding oils to help children with big emotions. I have had huge success using essential oils on my daughter specifically, who can tend to have some symptoms that we want to help her work through and calm down. And just like really also, if you're doing yoga or journaling or meditating, you can help kind of use essential oils with working through all those things as well. So let's talk a little bit about how diffusers work. So, actually, well, it sounds kind of fancy and with all these great benefits. It's really simple. All you do is put a little bit of water into the diffuser. They all have a fill line for you to fill it up to. And then you pick an essential oil that you want to use. You can diffuse one oil alone, or you can diffuse a couple oils all together. There's also blends that are actually made in the bottle with several oils in them, which is great to find your favorites in doing that. Add the water to the fill line, add 3 to 5 drops of essential oils when you're just getting started, put the lid on, and then just turn it on and enjoy. And so, people always ask a couple questions. So, how many drops did we use in a diffuser? So, that really is up to you. We recommend about like 3 to 5 drops to get started, or more so. If you're blending a couple things together, just find a balance that works for you. How do you make the diffuser smell stronger? Sometimes adding the oil before the water is a great way to keep that that scent going for a longer amount of time. But there are diffusers that run for 8, 10, 12 hours. So you'll definitely have some options, for how long you want to smell it for. If you want it to turn off automatically, they always do that as well. So let's talk a little bit about some candle alternatives, because some of the point that you might be at is if you do like candles or have them in your home, you're thinking, well, I don't want to give those up. I like the way they smell. But here's some things. Candles are warm, they're cozy, but unfortunately, there are a couple not so great things about candles. Um, they are made often from paraffin, which is a flammable wax derived from petroleum from the earth. So when that happens, it's deodorized and chemically bleached. And to put that into perspective a little bit, your household bleach is like at a 10% strength level. But when they make paraffin wax for candles, it's 100% chemical bleach cocktail. So you don't really want that. Soy is also exposed to a lot of toxic chemicals. Beeswax might be a little bit safer alternative, but some people who don't want animal products don't use that. And then candle wicks are also sometimes people say like included with, some toxic things. They can be made of cotton or paper, but lead core wicks are still really found, especially if you buy candles manufactured in other countries. So just think about the benefits perhaps of ditching the candles and choosing to diffuse essential oils as well. We gave up candles many years ago. I would it used to be a thing, right? Like I would go to the craft store and buy they used to have, like, it was like 3 for $9.99. I was like, "This is a great deal. I'm getting all the fall candles." And then sometimes they were after I'd have them diffusing for 5 or 10 minutes, they would just smell off, and it would smell, ugh, and I would just have to turn it off. Not to mention it's not safe anymore. You have to really be aware of the fire hazard situations. People with pets or babies or kids have to be aware of having candles and things like that. So, some alternatives to candles are like buying battery powered ones that give you like a flicker thing, diffusing oils, of course, things like that. Making a room spray is a great way to get the scent of something in a very focused area. You can also make reed diffusers and things like that, or doing like simmer pots on stovetops, things like that, where or in like a crock pot. If you were to have like pine needles, cloves, cranberries, that's a great way to get that scent. But also, Young Living has a line of all kinds of blends of essential oils, including this line called Simplified, where it actually is several oil kind of scents names combined into some that just smell completely in every way divine, and they're completely natural, made from essential oils. So here, the winter line of this Simplified has candy cane, winter spa, and pink champagne in it. I mean, who doesn't want to diffuse those? I absolutely love them. There's also a spring line with fresh linen, spring rain, and tranquil forest. And then the fall ones, hello, are cozy cabin, ginger snaps, and orange spice cider. So that gives you an idea of how then you can actually take these diffuser blends of oils and safely and much more naturally diffuse them no matter what you wanted to, have your home smell like. So those are some of the simplified scents that come in. These are really great. You can buy them individually or as a group, and that's really fun. So let's talk about oils for emotional support really quickly. You can use oils to help yourself feel good, reflect, kind of renew, things like that. The connection for this starts actually in the limbic system, referred to as the emotional brain. Handles emotion, hormone function, all those kind of things. When you breathe essential oils, molecules enter that limbic system and elicit an emotional response from you. So, exact details of how scents impact emotions are difficult, but we all know that when you smell something, it gives you an emotional response, right? Like a memory of something in the past or a certain feeling and things like that. So, you could use this to curate like your own collection of things that can help you actually emotionally respond better. So, here's a couple of favorite oils for emotional support. Christmas Spirit is one of my daughter's favorites, actually. It's the best year round. It has orange, cinnamon, and spruce in it as well. Lavender is another great oil for emotional support. It is like just the most divine as well. Smells differently from the bottle and diffusing than it does on your skin. So think about that when you're using it. Stress Away is another blend of a couple oils that have come together specifically to help you relax. Everybody needs stress away in their life. Purification is another one. That's a blend used to clear the air and just also to help like everyone grounded. We tend to diffuse that one a lot on the weekend mornings, which is really fun. And so there's also oils for respiratory support. Of course, when the seasons change or people aren't feeling great emotionally, respiratory support is something that you absolutely want to use. So, crisp oils like eucalyptus and peppermint are great to help and support that respiratory system. As are lavender, purification, peppermint, and thieves, a very popular Young Living blend made of 5 different oils, very specifically meant to. Could you try again? She's talking to me. Very meant to support the immune system in general. You want all the thieves things when you are not feeling well. Oils for sleep. So don't forget, we had talked about using oils for sleep. Of course, as well, life-changing magic. When you get quality sleep, it just be so beneficial. So, did you know, in terms of sleep, that like 1 in 3 adults is getting less than the required amount of sleep each day, or that you need to be physically in your bed for 1 hour longer than the amount of sleep you need? So think about if you were to put yourself to bed, turn on your diffuser, do some reading. So that would be a great way to kind of wind down for the day. So your bodies need a lot to function throughout the day, make the decisions and handle your emotions, all of those things. Here are a couple of oils that are really great for sleep. You're looking to get those benefits. Number one, lavender, most relaxing oil that there is. Stress Away, another one that we had mentioned. Those two diffusing in combination are my very favorite blend for sleep, lavender and Stress Away. There's also a roll-on called Tranquil. Really great and very easy function to use. You just roll it on in a roller bottle style. And there's also one called Rutavala, which if you don't like the way oils smell, you can put on the bottom of your feet. But that one contains quite relaxing oils for sure as well. So then once you have a diffuser and you've picked out all of the things that you want to use, how do we take care of our diffusers? Pretty simply, you don't really have to clean them after every single time that you use them. I would say after enjoying it, after a couple of times, rinse it out carefully. You can use a very natural cleaner on it. Young Living also has the Thieves Household Cleaner, one of my top favorite and most recommended products. It's a cleaner concentrate that you buy like once every 3 years, and you can mix up degreasing, glass cleaning, general cleaning, all kinds of things with it. So you can wipe your diffuser down with that as well. You can just fill it up, rinse it out, things like that. You can let it diffuse just with water itself. That will just kind of clean things out a little bit as well. And then you can dry it out before you use it again. So let's talk about how you're going to remember all the things that we had talked about here in the class today. Again, make sure you connect with me in some version. I would love to help you answer questions about how to get started and find the best oil for you. I never tell people that they have to buy a certain amount of things. In fact, that's one of the great things about being a Young Living customer is that you can order anytime that you want. You do not have to order every month. There are no requirements for any of that. And so there's a ton of resources for you to learn about oils, including the Life Steps app, which you get for free once you are a customer. It has all kinds of most amazing resources. Literally, I cannot say enough positive things about it. You get this app for free as a customer that teaches you all about using your oils. It has classes that you can walk through to read different sections about how to get started. There's even a wellness assessment for you to take, to find out which products are going to be the best for you. They have tons of blends listed in here for diffusing. You will never run out of ideas. Blends for things like popular television shows, like movies, all kinds of like seasonal blends for this. We had shared blends for self-care, all kinds of good things as well too. So to make life easier when you are thinking about that and getting the information from the app in terms of reading what you want to do, think about the loyalty rewards program. So this is a way to make life simpler, get some free products, of course, and get a discount. Then this is for you. So Loyalty Rewards is Young Living's order program where you get free points every time you submit an order for this. So let's walk down a little bit like how this might work for you. So what it is, it's a customizable monthly auto ship option for ordering products, not required, optional. It's 50 PV plus orders to get credits and points back for things that you buy, like the gift with purchase every month that Young Living has. And how it works is that you can edit the items in your cart every single month. You can change the date that it is ordered for you. You can change your shipping options and customize it to really make yourself go. I recommend Loyalty Rewards if you're someone who wants to get perhaps things like the Thieves Household Cleaner that I had mentioned, a couple of oils in a starter kit, and some other things like Ningxia Red, our amazing energy supplement drink, things like that. It's a great way to pace out your orders, to set yourself on a budget, and to get some free products when you do it. And there are tons of gifts that you get at 2, 3, 6, 9, 1 year being on Loyalty Rewards for joining and ordering that way too. So here's what I recommend in terms of you getting started. If you are new to oils and you want to jump in to do this, this is our Make a Shift kit, completely new. It's really like your easy button for getting started with oils. What's included in it are several oils themselves, a diffuser, and some roll-on oils. So I'm just going to show this really quickly, but we will have some other information here about it. So this kit comes with a diffuser already, which is super great. It comes with the Thieves essential oil blend that we had mentioned for our immune system. It comes with purification. It comes with lavender, peppermint, and it also comes amazingly with 2 roll-on bottles that you see in the picture there behind. These are, not only can you get started diffusing oils to use and get the benefits from, but these are a way to get the oils on your body. So think of some people use these kind of like a perfume, but they have this amazing benefit. So you get deep relief, which is for muscle soreness, kind of just like general achiness, relaxation, etc. And you get stress away, which is a must-have for every mom, every woman, every person, really. Tons of people love these ones. So this is what the roll-on bottles look like. They're an amazing size, fit nicely in your bag, smell wonderful. Of course, that is the Make a Shift Essential Solutions Kit. It's a super great price point, and you get all those things with it. And then when you order that, you do get the discount from Young Living to order for like going into the future, all those kind of things too. So this is what I recommend for you to get started. I would love for you to ask me a question about what oils are best for you and how to get started. If you're someone that wants just a couple things to diffuse, Or if you do want to get yourself on a kit, I would love to welcome you into our community. Don't forget, you get the free Life Steps app, you get regular education and information from us, and you get a natural, healthy lifestyle choices. So thank you so much for being in our class today. We will definitely be having more of these. If you want to learn out about a specific topic, be sure to let me know. As always, please connect. And I look forward to welcoming you into our wellness community. Thanks so much, everyone. We will see you next time.